I'm Andrew, and today I'm going to review this Yamaha R-900 receiver from 1981. And well, I have this thing already for, well, I think 5-6 months, I'm not sure, maybe longer. And I already sold this thing to a Greece guy, a Dutch guy living in Greece. And well, I was busy, I was very busy lately, so I didn't have time. So the guy already paid me 2 months ago, and he is waiting for the stuff. And finally I found a spot to film this thing. I will film it today and I will send it today. And because, well, this is not the kind of receivers I like. I bought this thing, I came in this house not for this receiver, but for something else. And I saw this thing and I bought it. I asked the guy, do you also sell the receiver? He said yes, so I bought the thing. And not knowing what it was worth, I paid him. And I took it home. And to be honest, this is the first time in all these months I hooked the thing up. I hooked the thing up because, well, I have to sell it. I have to send it. Yeah, the guy already paid me 2 months ago. And before he's going to think I'm a crook, I will not send him. Yeah, well, that's because I gave him a very good price. I gave him a very good price, so he was patient. I also sold with to this guy the Yamaha CR2010. The review from that receiver will follow soon, and I gave him a very good price, very good price, lower than the market value, because don't believe it, these R-900s, they cost you about 150-200 on the second-hand market. And I'm not sure why that is. Well, before I hooked the thing up, I was not sure, because I thought, well, the thing doesn't have a analog tuner, and I love those Yamahas with analog tuners. So, and I also thought the thing couldn't sounding nice, but well, let me first show you the thing without the hood. Let me open the hood for you. And to my surprise, when I opened this thing, I saw, well, this thing is pretty clean. And I'm not sure if the guy cleaned the thing before, but it looks very clean, and it also, well, it doesn't look impressive as a 2010 or 2020, but yeah, this thing is a 2x70 watt receiver. And as you can see, let me see these big caps. I'm not sure if I can see how big they are, but this is how they are. And not a very big travo, as you can see, but big enough to let the thing play nice. And I cleaned all the pot meters, because the pot meters were a little bit dirty. Yeah, I cleaned them all. And I used this tuner 600 to clean them, and I have this can already for 2 or 3 years in my house. And first time I use it, and it is a, well, tuner 600 is a Dutch brand, and well, it's a good cleaner. Anyway, I cleaned the thing, and this is how it looks inside. Of course, we miss, of course, this analog tuner section. Yeah, I'm not sure where the tuner now is. I think below here. Yeah, that's the tuner section. And well, this is it. This is it. This is it. It was a little bit hard to clean these pot meters, this one, and this one, these three, because they were, well, out of sight on this board. But I managed. I took every crack away from this thing, and I was very surprised that the thing worked, really. I didn't expect this thing would work, but I will place the hood back on, and I'm going on with my review. But I'm going to place the hood back on, and I'm going to go on with my review. So the hood is on again, and this is how it is looking with the hood on. As you can see, this is from the heating, yeah. And the hood is looking pretty nice, pretty clean. And also the receiver looks pretty nice. What I can see here is, well, I didn't clean it. As you can see here. I think it's only dirt, it's not. Yeah, it comes off, it comes off, it comes off. It is only dirt. And well, the thing looks pretty nice, huh? But it's not my style. I like analog tuners, or analog tuners combined with a digital tuner. Yeah, like the Sansui G871DB, the black one I showed you earlier. I make a pimped video from that receiver, and that one had a analog and a digital tuner inside, and this one only have a digital tuner. 1981, yeah, 1980, 1981, the first tuners came out around that year, and also Yamaha made its digital tuner. And well, it have two speaker connections, speaker A, B, so together you have 4 speaker connections, a filter, subsonic and high, so low and high filter, bass, treble, spatial expander. I will try that out later, I'm not sure what it is. This is a pre or main coupler, so you can use this thing as a preamplifier also. And of course these are the selector switches, balance, I clean the balance, loudness is on flat, I will not use loudness. And here we have of course the switches for stereo mono, FM muting on off, and the phono. You can choose between MM elements or MC elements, and that's very nice. That's a very nice option for a receiver from 1981. And the thing have 6 preset stations, and I filled them all. It's not that much. The thing works as follow. If you find a station here with the tuning knob, you just push memory in and the station where you want that station to be, so all together. And this is how it sounds.
Alleen we zijn vandaag maar met z'n drietjes, want nou ja, er is.
And really, I didn't thought much from this receiver. I thought, well, it's a cheap, only 9 kilogram, not heavy weighted, 2 times 70 watt receiver, and the sound can never be as good as the other receiver you will see. The 1010 I will review. I already reviewed it. I will place the movie soon online also. And but I was very surprised, because the sound of this receiver is just incredible beautiful. Listen to this.
Between the lines, Waterloo Road, and of course Drop the Dead Donkey. Now, Neil's about to return to the stage in the hit Broadway comedy Hand to God, which is making its UK debut at the Vaudeville.
It's me. I was wondering if after all these years you'd like to.
It's an old. I stick to the straight and narrow, 'cause I got giants in my soul. Shine your light, it's a light, okay.
Well, really, this thing is an incredible sounding receiver. Really, I you saw my other movie, the RS500, that modern 2010 receiver. They're still building that receiver. And also that one is 2 times 70 watt. What's this other movie? This modern receiver. I placed this thing in the middle, and the older R1 or the CR1010. And all of these 3 Yamahas are 2 times 70 watt. And really, this thing just sounds so much more beautiful than that modern. Now in the shop, the RS500 with also 2 times 50 watt of power. This thing really have that full vintage sound. And okay, probably this thing is not that expensive on the second-hand market. I'm not sure what the price is, but I think I saw prices between 150 and 200 euro. But in the Netherlands you can buy these receivers for about, well, 75, 100 euro. You can buy a Yamaha R-900. They are not that popular in the Netherlands. But sound-wise, believe me, sound-wise, they beat a lot of, well, a lot of vintage receivers built between 1970 and 80. Because this thing is a 1981 receiver. And sound-wise, the thing is just perfect.
Okay, dan moet je toch.
Just a incredible perfect sound. And well, for me it's a big surprise, really a big surprise, because I thought, okay, this thing is from 1981 and well, this thing is after the vintage period. Well, because vintage mean from a good year, yeah, that's vintage. And that's why a vintage stereo, if you take the big lines, vintage stereo is built between 1970 and 1980. After 1980 it was over with the beautiful sounding receivers and amplifiers. But although this receiver is not from the 1970s, yeah, it's an early 1980 receiver, 1981, this thing belongs in that vintage list, in that vintage period, because it just vintage has nothing to do with year. Vintage is just the good sounding period, yeah. And even this thing just fell out of that good period. It just sounds like those other Yamahas I earlier reviewed, those beautiful sounding receivers. And I never expected from a Yamaha with a digital tuner that it would sound this beautiful. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. And well, I can't keep everything. And I'm not a Yamaha lover. Yamaha is not my brand. And I think it has to do with the looks. You have to like the looks. This thing comes with a matte finish knobs. I don't know why they made it like this, but it was modern in that time to, well, to finish your knobs in matte. Yeah, it's not that silver. Hey, this thing is, well, it's not broken, but you can see I have to squeeze it. Well, let me try out this thing. Let me see what this thing is. Okay, listen to the difference. It spread the stereo. Listen to this. I never experienced this before in another receiver I tested. Listen to this. Well, the thing works perfect. I thought I bought a broken thing, bad sounding broken thing, but the thing just sounds fantastic. It works perfect, and I was happy to review it for you guys. And well, if you own a a Yamaha from the R series. Yeah, they are not that popular, I know, but if you have one, well, just describe in the comments what you think about it. And I think it's a very good sounding one. I think it's a very good, beautiful, nice, well, it has that beautiful Yamaha sound. And well, if you see one on the second-hand market and it is cheap and you're looking just something to have a good sound, yeah, just for the sound, well, this thing will make you happy. This thing will make you definitely very, very happy. And you can buy these things, I think, in the Netherlands for 75, 100 euro. I saw some prices on the eBay from 200 euro. I think that's a little bit too much. I think even if the price or the sound is that good, 200 euro is a little bit too much, because, well, it still have that digital tuner, and that's why I don't think the value has to be more than 100 euro. But you will see all the specs in the subscription from the video. And well, this was the video from the R-900. Thanks for watching. I hope you liked the video. Put your thumbs up if you did. Don't forget to subscribe on my channel. And for now I say bye bye.